Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. This is going to be a reading for Gemini, Sun, Moon, Rising and Venus signs. This is your November 2020 monthly reading. I'm going to see what's going on with you guys, your current energy of the person, people, situations that are surrounding you for this month, as well as the overall outcome. It is a general reading, so if it doesn't resonate, please feel free to check out your other placements. This one is focusing on my Geminis. Anyone with strong Gemini in their chart, what is going on in the month of November? If you enjoy the reading, don't forget to hit that like button, subscribe to my channel. I really appreciate it. Let's see what is going on with my Geminis for November 2020. What is going on with Gemini? November 2020. We've got the Four of Pentacles. I think that's come out in every reading so far. Everyone's really concerned about their stability. The Hierophant. You could be dealing with an Aries. I think the Hierophant came up in their reading as well as the Four of Pentacles. We've got the Empress here. Beautiful. We've got the King of Wands. King of Cups. Queen of Wands. Okay, we do have a pair here, and on the bottom of the deck we have Temperance, Sagittarius energy. Let's pull a card for overall advice. What is going on here? Is there any advice, any positive affirmations, please, for Gemini for the month of November? Any advice, any positive affirmations for Gemini for November 2020? We have the Six of Earth, Six of Pentacles. So we'll get to that at the end, guys. So once again, Gemini, it's possible you're dealing with an Aries or someone with strong Aries in their chart, because a couple of these cards did come out in the Aries reading. And we also have Queen of Wands here, Aries card as well. Don't have to be. We do also have Libra, Taurus, general fire sign energy as the energy surrounding you. So again, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, that's possible. But we do have Cups cards here as well, and Pentacles. So got a few things represented, but the ones I mentioned are coming through sort of more strongly than others. It's interesting. I feel like these first two cards are your energy for the month of November, and we've got the Four of Pentacles here and the Hierophant. So I feel as though it's interesting that I feel, Gemini, are very concerned about stability. You're very concerned about the future. You're very concerned about kind of long-term success, long-term commitment. But that's not coming across to the person that you're dealing with. It's interesting because of that Four of Pentacles type energy. This is someone who is a little bit closed off, and I think you're closely guarding your heart. I think you just don't want to be in a situation where you've exposed or expressed too much of how you feel, and then that ends up leading to disappointment. So quite simply, I feel like you have been holding back quite a bit, and I'm not sure why that is. For some of you, it could be different reasons. It could be, past experiences where you've been hurt, and so you just don't want to rush into something, or you just don't want to open up. But for others of you, I feel that, you just want something that is going to be solid and long term. And so you don't want to just completely open up to someone if it means that, if there's not enough kind of a good long term potential there's no point. So you just want to really make sure about someone or about a situation before you kind of go rushing into it, or before you go opening yourself up to it. But you are very concerned about stability and long-term commitment, as I said. And I feel like there is someone around you who you feel as though there is a lot of long-term potential with. But for some reason, like I said, you still are holding back. And it could just be that you want to make absolutely sure before jumping into something, before making that actual commitment. You want to be 100% sure that it is the right thing to do, and that it's the right time, and that you feel like you've built up enough stability and all that kind of stuff. Money could be an issue as well. You might be thinking about your money. You might be thinking about what you've saved, what you've been able to achieve so far in terms of finances, in terms of money. And maybe you're feeling like you're not quite at the point yet where you're ready to make a commitment to someone because of the fact that financially you haven't achieved all those goals yet, or you're working very hard towards something and you're just not quite ready to make that commitment. Now, there's no rush, Gemini. There's no rush on making an actual commitment, but I feel like you're feeling a little bit of pressure because the person or energy surrounding you is a very, very strong energy here. We've got the Empress and we've got the King of Wands. So I feel like this is representing a person. And I feel like the person is embodying this kind of energy, the kind of energy in these cards. So like I said, you could be dealing with Libra, Taurus, or a fire sign, or someone with strong elements of those in their chart. But either way, sign doesn't matter. It's more the energies of the cards. And I feel as though this person is ready to settle down, and they're looking at you like you are the person they want to make that higher level of commitment with, and they want to settle down with. And because this is again the Empress energy here, this is someone who's all about growth, who's all about abundance, fertility. This could be someone who, you know, wants to have children with you as well, if they don't have children with you already. This is someone who wants that kind of higher level of commitment. And with the King of Wands here, this is also a very strong person. This is not someone who, you know, Empress energy is very very receptive and very, you know, this isn't someone who's going to this is someone who's very powerful, but is, you know, going to kind of do it in a gentle way, in a caring way. It's going to express their power and their energy in a sort of more gentle way. But then with the King of Wands here, I feel like this person almost, I feel, goes between both. So they're able to pull back and be very caring, open, loving, be very patient with you. But then other times they embody more of a direct, kind of more aggressive sort of energy where they're like, well, you know, I'm ready. What's the hold up, Gemini? What's going on? So I feel like for many of you, this person is just absolutely raring to go, and you're just a little bit more concerned about other things and pulling back a little bit. You're on maybe a slightly different time frame from this person. They're kind of in that phase where they're ready, and you're still just deciding or taking your time. I feel like you're almost there though with that Hierophant card. You're almost there, but they are kind of a little bit more ready than you are, perhaps. In the outcome here, we've got the King of Cups and the Queen of Wands. So it's very, very interesting. I feel like any emotions that you're holding back, you're actually getting ready to express them a little bit more to this person. And it's funny, I feel like with you expressing yourself, opening up your heart a little bit more to this person, you're once again going to get that very kind of warm energy from them. They're not going to be as aggressive with you anymore. They're kind of going to take it down a notch. But we've got this, you know, we've got a true pair here. We've got the King and Queen of Wands. We've got the Empress, which represents all the queens in the tarot, and we've got another king here as well. So this is a very, very significant connection, and this is a connection with someone who I think both of you know it's got that kind of long-term potential, and you're on your way to that. So that's really, really exciting to see. But I do feel as though sometimes there's a little bit maybe of a disconnect between how you two express yourselves. And what I mean by that is when you're in more of like a loving, emotional kind of mood and you want to communicate in that kind of way, your person is at that point feeling a little bit more feisty. And not so emotional, and vice versa. When they are in that kind of emotional sort of loving phase, you're not quite so loving with your words and that kind of thing. And I'm not saying the feelings are up and down. I think the feelings are probably consistent that you both have for each other. I just mean that in the day-to-day interactions between you both, there might be a little bit of inconsistency, or like both of you are, you know, you're not in the same frame of mind or the same mood at the same time. It's like one of you maybe in more of a mood to like be a little bit more of a like tease or playful kind of energy in your communication, or like sort of tease each other rather than sort of opening up and being very emotional and loving. Like some might be more playful, and the other person just doesn't want to play games, and at that stage they just want to have an honest conversation, and vice versa. I think it kind of oscillates between those two things with the both of you. I hope that made sense for some of you. I don't know if I explained that very well, but I feel like, yeah, sometimes with the day-to-day communication, the energy can be a little bit off, or like you two flip between two different things, and it's hard to get you both in sync at the same time. It does happen, but it doesn't happen always. We do have the Temperance here at the bottom of the deck, Sagittarius energy. So I feel like ultimately you're just trying to achieve a kind of balanced situation. You don't want to, and this could be again one of the reasons why you're holding back a little bit and you don't completely express your emotions too much with this person, because you don't want it to be that kind of relationship. You want it to be a more balanced relationship where you can focus on your person, but you can also focus on yourself and focus on the other things that you're interested in, whether that be work, career, finances, friends, family, whatever, other things that are important to you in your life, your hobbies, the other things that you're interested in. You want the kind of balanced relationship that allows you to focus on all of those different things. And so I think you just want to make sure that you and your person don't become too kind of locked into each other or obsessed with each other, or you don't get to a point where you can't focus on the other things going on in your life. As we know, Gemini, you guys have a lot of interests, mentally. You have a lot of different interests. You guys are very, very intelligent. You're interested in a lot of different things. And you guys are also very social. You want to maintain those connections with friends, with family members. Other things are very important to you, and you like having you like being across everything in life. You don't want to ever focus too much on one thing. And maybe sometimes this person can get a little bit intense, and so you just want to make sure that you pull back sometimes in order to avoid becoming, getting into like a codependent kind of situation, or being too obsessed with each other or something like that. But ultimately, this is all very, very positive. And I'm thinking that, this is a very strong connection. This is a very significant connection, and it's almost there. I feel like you two are almost at that stage where that sort of next level of commitment is going to happen. It's sort of like imminent, which is really, really nice. Overall advice, we have the Six of Earth. And in the good tarot, sometimes again, in the traditional tarot, this is all about balance. So again, we've got a couple cards of balance here. But in the good tarot, this is more about like an unexpected surprise sort of gift coming in. So this could be either from your person to you, or you getting ready to give something to your person. Whichever whatever the case may be, this is really, really nice. So there's going to be some kind of nice unexpected gift coming in. So that's going to be the nice kind of surprise for November, I feel. So I really, really like to see that. Hope you guys really enjoyed that reading. Thank you again for watching. Don't forget to hit that like button and subscribe, and I hope to see you all again in the next video.